against their own life, your mind should serve this life, yes or no? Right now it's turning against. Unhappiness means you have turned against your own life. Depression means you have turned against your own life. Anxiety means you turned against your own life. Stress means you turned against your own life. There is only one problem with you. You just do not know how to handle your own intelligence. This is all the problem, isn't it? If you lop off half your brain, you will sit peacefully. Yes or no? What is the greatest gift that we have has become a problem in your life. This is because we did not establish a stable enough platform for this kind of intelligence. Isn't it time we enjoy this intelligence rather than suffering it? Yes? It took millions of years of evolutionary work to get you this sized brain. Yes or no? But now most human beings are suffering it. You can give as many exotic names to your suffering as you want. But essentially it's just this. You do not know how to handle your own intelligence. That's all your problem is. If nobody is poking you, you'll poke yourself. Yes? If you take off half the brain, then you will sit peacefully. But is that a solution? Because nobody took off your brain, you're trying to drown it in alcohol, you're trying to drug it down, you're trying to do so many other things to somehow quell it. Should we control this mind or liberate this mind, please? We need to liberate this mind, isn't it? What this needs is liberation, not control, because nature has allowed this to happen to us. For every other creature, nature has drawn two lines within which they live and die. For the human being, there is only bottom line, there is no top line. So what you're suffering is, you're not suffering your bondage as many of your Indians, as people have been telling you, you're suffering your bondage. No, you are suffering your freedom. If your life was fixed like that of an earthworm, you would also live peacefully, eaten well, reproduced well, died well, isn't it? Only because you're free to be any way you want. This is your struggle, isn't it? Entire life goes not knowing how to be. Fundamental thing is that this is a pleasant life. Once this happens, you are free to explore life whichever way you want because there is no fear of suffering. If you take charge of the seat of your experience, this is what inner engineering is about, to take charge of the seat of your experience. If you take charge of the seat of your experience, this is the end of suffering. If you sit here, your body will be here, your mind will be here, what is you will be elsewhere. Once there is a little space between you and your body, between you and your mind, this is the end of suffering because you know only two kinds of suffering in your life, physical and mental. Do you know any other kind of suffering? Is it true that you gathered this body over a period of time, with Chicago pizza or whatever? This is a heap of food, this is a heap of impressions. What you gather can be yours, but can never ever be you, isn't it? So the problem is this, we are just living here or trying to live here without knowing a thing about the nature of our existence. Inner engineering means these are tools for self-transformation so that you turn inward. Turning inward is not about dissecting the body. Turning inward is not about contemplation of your mind. Turning inward means going beyond these two accumulated heaps of body and mind. We normally have a few minutes of meditation, is it okay? Yes. We've crossed the time though. Oh, time is 9:30, is it? Oh. Can I trust you with your eyes closed? When we use the word meditation, in English language, the word meditation doesn't specify anything, doesn't say anything specific. If you sit with your eyes closed, they will say you're meditating. With your eyes closed, there are many things you can do. You can do japa, tapa, dharana, dhyana, samadhi, samyama, shunya, or you might have just mastered the art of sleeping in vertical postures. So it doesn't specify anything. So let me kind of put some kind of background for you. Meditation is not an act, it is not something that you can do. You cannot meditate, but you can become meditative because it's a quality. It is like you want to have flowers in your garden. You don't have to go sit in the garden and pull flowers out of a plant, it'll never come like that. If you want flowers in your garden, you don't have to think flowers. You have to think soil, manure, water, sunlight. If you manage these things well, flowers will come. Similarly, if you cultivate your body, your mind, your emotion and your energies to a certain level of maturity, the fragrance of meditation will live with you every moment of your life. So it's not an act, it is a quality. But being very goal-oriented people these days, we only want the fruit, we don't want the tree. Slowly your children are believing fruits come from the supermarket. So, we don't have the time to cultivate body, mind, emotion, energy now. So today your meditation is on the house. Only thing is, you must follow a few simple instructions, okay? Those in the upper regions. So you sit with your hands open like this. If you sit with your face slightly upturned and close your eyes, you will notice your attention will be mildly focused naturally between your eyebrows. Just try that and see. Those of you wearing spectacles, if you can keep it aside, please. With a slightly upturned face, eyes closed, notice a mild focus between your eyebrows. Hold that focus. Hold the focus between your eyebrows with a slightly upturned face and be conscious of the natural movement of breath. Do not try to breathe in any particular way, just the natural movement of breath. Your mental focus is between your eyebrows, but you're conscious of the natural movement of breath. Hold the focus between your eyebrows and be conscious of the natural movement of breath. நான் உணர்ந்தால்தான் நீன் இருப்பேன், நீன் மறந்தால் நான் இருப்பேன். நான் உணர்ந்தால்தான் நீன் இருப்பேன், நீன் மறந்தால் நான் இருப்பேன். உயிர் மலர்ந்தால்தான் உன் இறைவன், அருள் மலர்ந்தால் நீதான் இறைவன். உயிர் மலர்ந்தால்தான் உன் இறைவன், அருள் மலர்ந்தால் நீதான் இறைவன். மண்ணாயிருந்து மலரானே, மனிதனானவன் மண்ணானான். மண்ணாயிருந்து மலரானே, மனிதனானவன் மண்ணானான். மலர் கொடிக்கெல்லாம் வேர் மூலம், உன் உயிர் மலர்ந்துக்கு நான் மூலம். உன் உயிர்க்கெதுக்கு பொன் செல்வம், தேவையானது உயிர் நோக்கம். உயிர் நோக்கம் வெறும் உயிர் நோக்கம், உயிர் நோக்கம் வெறும் உயிர் நோக்கம். ஆசையு கோவமும் தெரியாத நோக்கம், பற்றும் பாவமும் அறியாத நோக்கம். அன்பும் ஆனந்தம் நிறைஞ்ச நோக்கம், உயிர் நோக்கம் வெறும் உயிர் நோக்கம். உயிர் மலர்ந்தால்தான் உன் மோக்ஷம். Sit with a slightly upturned face, maintaining focus between your eyebrows. Be conscious of the natural movement of breath. Holding this focus between the eyebrows and being conscious of the breath. Open your eyes just 5%. Partially opening your eyes, just 5% opening of the eyes. Maintain the focus between your eyebrows and be conscious of the natural movement of breath. Maintaining the focus between your eyebrows and being conscious of the natural movement of breath. Open your eyes 10%. Hold the focus between your eyebrows and be conscious of the breath. And keep your eyes about 10% open. Maintain the focus between your eyebrows, the slightly upturned face, and be aware of the moment of breath, incoming breath and outgoing breath, and slowly open your eyes about 25%. Take your own time and slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.